Guys, we're back to the show. Don't you know we're not hoes?
Hell no.
That was my rap, and I have to censor you, you jerk.
Oh, is hell a bad word? I said it again.
Probably.
I don't think it's a bad word.
It's a place that you go when you're a bad person.
It's just a place.
Therefore, when you're a bad person.
It's a geographical location. They can't censor that.
Google, where is hell? Navigate to hell.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, welcome back to Ghost Arcade. I'm Casey.
Hi, I'm Anton. And we're talking to this Goron.
I'm gonna free this Goron.
Heck
Tip
yeah.
for rescuing me. If you're in this temple, there's a dragon. You should kill it. Good talk. All right, bye.
Yeah, that was pretty good. Yeah.
Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
I am in this temple. He's like, yeah,
Wait
cool.
a second. Google, navigate to out of this temple.
Google what is this crazy? Get me out of here.
Some crazy stuff. Okay, so I made a mistake on Reddit the other day.
A mistake?
I made a huge mistake.
What, you commented an
Yes.
opinion?
Yes.
Wow. Okay, that's what I figured. Let's hear it.
So not even really an opinion. It was more just pointing out how weird I think that people have such strong opinions about this one thing.
Oh no.
And you know, now
That's
that I'm
suicide.
talking about it, I'm actually afraid. I look
that I'm gonna just like jump on you and like fucking murder you.
I'm afraid that like anyone in our audience might be like, no, wait, no, hold on. I have big opinions about this one thing. It was something that I never had a big opinion on ever, but like on one of the subreddits, what was it? Okay.
I'm gonna take a guess at what it is, because if it's Reddit, it's like what, pit bulls,
No.
circumcision.
I have a big opinion on pit bulls. I love pit
Oh yeah,
bulls.
you have a pit bull.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
they have a lot of hardcore opinions about anything and everything.
No, absolutely. And so like all I said was like, weird. I didn't know that people had such strong opinions about it. Mm-hmm. And everyone just started like going nuts on me. Absolutely asinine.
It wasn't even like, oh my gosh, can you calm down, people? It was just like, I didn't realize.
Yeah, I was like, I had no idea people felt this strongly, like this way about this one thing. Interesting. Or I might have even said like, you know, here's how I feel about it, but like,
yeah.
I don't even really remember. I think I did. I think I said like, here's where I am on it, but like,
sure. Well, I have to hear it now.
I'm afraid that
no one's gonna dog on you for it.
I'm afraid that this is gonna be like the Reddit thing all over again.
You're fine.
I'm not scared because everybody went so crazy that there was a point where I had to just be like, I can't respond to these. I just have to let this Reddit out.
Listen, after we talk about it, we can talk about something that someone else did that's way worse and awful, and makes your thing look minuscule in comparison. Okay. And then no one will attack you. Okay,
so you nailed it. It was a circumcision thing.
Oh, that's awesome. Because I think I also saw a thread recently on Reddit about it.
It was probably the same one.
It might have been.
So freaking yeah, it was the name of the post was the most heinous thing in the world you could ever do is circumcise a child or something. Like it was. I can't even remember what the exact verbiage was used, but it was like, this is the most egregious act you could ever commit on anyone.
It's literally like murdering a child.
Yeah, that's kind of what they said. So like all I said was like, I said weird. I didn't know that the people felt so strongly about this. I'm fine with the fact that I am circumcised.
Wow, really?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh my God, Casey.
Oh my God!
Why would you be okay with that?
Don't even.
Do you know what they do?
I'm done. I'm already done.
I mean,
look, if you're into circumcision or not, if you're against it, I'm all cool. I get it. Babies can't consent. That was the main thing.
I think that's the argument where I'm like, I get that. like I probably would not do it for any reason anyways. So like the reasons against it make a lot of sense to me, and so I probably just wouldn't do it. In the sense that like, yeah, babies can't really consent to it, and also like you can't and put them under anesthesia, so they feel like the whole thing. But I was circumcised, and I'll tell you right now, that baby will never remember that. There's like no trauma that comes with it from like the majority of circumcised people.
And I'm sure they could be botched. Like I'm not saying that they are completely clean or whatever, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, totally.
I'm sure surgery mistakes can happen.
Mine was almost fucked up. If that's TMI, I don't care.
If you want to leave it at that, you can. But that's hilarious.
I think my like bandages or something were like kept on too long or not long enough, and then like they were worried that like that was gonna fuck me up. Something like that. But I turned out fine. But I did hear that story from my parents, and I was like,
that is
all
funny.
right, cool. But like, yeah, my circumcision was a medically necessary one. Otherwise, like, it wouldn't happen.
It was medically necessary. Interesting.
Yeah, because sometimes that is a thing, and so
I've heard that. Yeah,
I'm sure even advocates against circumcision would probably be like, that's fine.
No, with the way they were acting, there's no way. It is the most egregious thing that could ever happen. The baby did not consent to that life-saving surgery.
That's
the feeling I got from them. I could be wrong, but that's the feel that is what they. Yeah, I already said it. That's the feeling I got.
You know, you can't speak for me because I was circumcised. So everyone who is like fucking hardcore for that, if you're not circumcised, don't even fucking talk. Okay.
Well, no, because there were a lot of people on there who was like, I really, really wish I wasn't. I really wish I wasn't.
Yeah, and it's like, that's stupid. I'm sorry. No offense to them. If you actually are that fucked up about just the fact that you were deprived of foreskin, like, grow up. I'm sorry.
Well, dude, here's the thing.
I'm gonna have that strong opinion there.
Dude, here's the thing.
You need to chill out.
Did you know foreskin comes with its own AC like machine?
What?
Foreskin apparently regulates the temperature of the penis, and foreskin also comes with extra lube, and foreskin also. There are so many of these stupid things. That
doesn't seem right,
dude.
I mean, like, there was that one study or something that said like, oh, foreskin makes sex feel better, but like it was
2012.
Very not controlled as a test, and like there's
it was disproven in 2016.
Yeah, that's right.
How do I know this? How do you know this, Casey? So I'm glad you asked. So,
you just went and did a bunch of research after because you were like, no. I fucking can't.
So the first few people that messaged, I thought they were being nice. Yeah, I got the megaton hammer. I thought they're like, I misunderstood their feelings for niceness, and like they first like started saying like, yeah, it's the biggest thing is like the baby can't consent to it or something like that. Sure. And to me, even that's kind of a little lame.
Well, the baby can't consent to a lot of things. I don't think that's a fair argument, but it does cause pain, and that's something that I understand. Like it can be considered like I could see an argument being like it's unethical to like cause a baby pain for no like necessary or like highly beneficial reason.
Well, yeah, there's that, and then there's someone saying like, well, it's a lifelong thing, and I'm like, oh, I mean, sure,
yes,
yeah, it does last lifelong. Because like my first thing was like, I believe the exact words I said was, okay, guys, like it seems like the consent is the hurdle that I'm not getting over. Like, someone help me out here. Babies don't consent to a gosh darn thing. Like, I know it's a bad analogy, or it's not the best analogy, but when should I not give my baby a haircut because it's cutting something else off of their body that they don't consent to? And the big thing was, well, no, it's not lifelong. The hair grows back. Of course you're going to cut the baby's hair. And I'm like, I'm sorry.
I think a better rebuttal would be haircuts aren't gonna hurt the baby if you
That too, yeah.
do it right. But like,
I don't think anyone said that.
the
I think
lifelong thing is a weird argument to me.
it's weird. Either way, I couldn't come up with a good analogy, so I took the L on that one. I was like, okay, like, I'm not going to be able to purely or clearly convey how benign I see this.
Right. I think like for me, it's like I'm not gonna do it, and the only arguments I ever see for it are like, it
Easier
prevents.
to clean is the big one. Yeah.
It's easier to clean, but like if you teach someone to clean their dick, they're gonna be fine.
Well, but see, here's my viewpoint on that is since mine is circumcised, I don't know how to clean an uncircumcised penis. Yes, I can learn. Okay, I get it.
I was gonna say YouTube,
but like, it would be easy for me to not have to learn and instead, I don't know.
I
I guess,
then at that point you're just doing it for your convenience.
You're right. That's my convenience. That's not really within the baby's, but we're keeping the baby in mind.
Yeah.
Either way, if people are thinking like, oh, it makes sex feel worse, it makes blah blah blah, who to blah, it doesn't. I feel pleasure just fine. The fact that my penis is circumcised has nothing to do with the fact that I don't care for my penis. Let me say that.
Listen, I can't jizz at all, but it's not because I'm circumcised.
Yeah. Oh no, I was talking about so when I said like that's the hurdle I'm not getting, I was like it's just an extra piece of skin, and that was the wrong thing to say. That was the absolute wrong thing. Why did I jump over there? That was the wrong thing to say because someone had posted these 12 facts about circumcision and how like I said, it comes with its own temperature control. It makes sex feel better. It has extra lube on it.
So someone just like fucking slammed you with this.
Yes, one of the people who responded to me, they pointed me to this guy's post. So I said like, okay, I'm gonna look into this. Everyone's like big on it. I'm gonna look into it. It sounds stupid because there's no chance in the world that extra skin does all this. But sure, genuinely, some people are like, one of the points was, it makes ejaculation not hurt. And I'm like, ejaculation doesn't hurt.
What the fuck? If it hurts when you jizz, and then there's another issue going on. I'm sorry.
Right. So that's how stupid these things were. I mean, there were like one or two where it's like, well, moving the extra skin around feels more pleasurable than just rubbing. And I'm like, okay, sure, I can see that. It's not, you have not convinced me that it's better that way, but either way,
I guess. But it's just like a weird argument to be like, listen, if you want your kid to jerk off and make it feel better, don't do it.
Right. So anyway, I looked at all those and I was like, okay, Casey, you're not sleeping right now. You're not going to sleep. Let's look up penis facts. First thing I did was I looked through the guy's like posted history, and he's posted mostly on like circumcision threads. So I'm like, okay,
that is
he's
so
big on
weird.
this. like this is like, his thing.
Front and center. It's okay if you have a strong opinion on that stuff. That's fucking weird if that's the only thing you talk about.
Look, it didn't surprise me after how all these other people were acting. It did not surprise me. I was like, okay, people are just stupid, like super into this. I'm not calling them stupid. I'm just saying that they're big on this. Okay, I gotta accept that.
Stupid.
I've got to accept that now. That this is just a big thing to them. It's very important. Anyway, so after I check his stuff out, I finally, what was cool about his post is that there were a whole bunch of sites where he cited his sources. So I was like, okay, cool, that'll be easy. So all the sources is the exact, or all the like points were the exact same source. They were from the exact same source. Like, so I don't know why he put multiple sources or like multiple points there. What is citations? Multiple citations if they're all to the same source. To me, that's dumb, but okay. But in fact, it was so dumb. The same source, that one site, he actually just copied verbatim. So it
That's
wasn't actually even his. He literally just copied and pasted it. So then I had to check their work.
Yeah.
And all their points pointed to this 2012 study. And there were some of them that like didn't even, like that's not what they were talking. I already went here, right?
Yeah, you want to go to the other one.
Yeah. There are some of them where it's like, no, that's not what they're saying in this sentence. But then there are some of them that got disproven in the 2016 study I was talking about, because like I looked that up and it's like, no, this was false. This concluded this. So like the 2016 one definitely trashed the fudge out of a lot of that stuff.
Yeah, sure.
That's right.
Oh, I didn't even know you could do that. What?
I didn't know that either. I learned that recently.
Oh my god, my mind is blown right now.
I'm glad I showed you something you didn't know about this game.
Whoa.
Oh, fudge.
Dude, this game is so crazy, dude.
Gosh darn it.
Okay, they flip back.
Gosh darn it. Trying to get the keys. Thank you. And then finally, the one paper, the 2012 or whatever the fudge. Oh, that's right. I have to bomb.
Just smash them.
Oh, I have to go get bombs.
You can't just hit them?
No.
Because I thought that was just because you hit the ground.
Nope. Oh,
Yeah,
I
so
can't.
you're
Okay, my bad. It's just because I hit the ground. The 2012 one.
No,
I
actually.
like.
Okay.
No, it was registering hit. The 2012 one was done by a scientist that I couldn't find any like other work on. Like, not to say he wasn't a scientist. In fact, it was two people. Not to say they're not like scientists. They're not like they don't study things. Not to say that. I'm just gonna say it was a little strange that I couldn't find anything else about them online, type thing.
Yeah. Okay.
So, what?
Not that
all
like
this
every
to say-
scientist is perpetually online.
No, not to say everyone is, but you like. It's just a weird thing. Let me just add that to the list of weird things, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Sure. All right.
All this just to say that I'm not going to say I'm an expert on foreskin, but I know much more about it than I ever
That's got to
have
be
in my
the
life.
title of this video. Look, I'm not going to say I'm an expert on foreskin, all right?
No, because I started this episode not wanting to talk about it. And then I did nothing but exclusively talk about it. I don't think.
Oh, man.
I have to
Yeah, you
bomb
can
him.
paralyze him. You can hammer
You know
him
what?
and hurt him.
I don't have to kill him.
You don't. That's true.
I have to
Fair.
kill him, though. Yeah, so that was my mistake on Reddit. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you're not. Look, it's Reddit. I'm sure that
Casey,
this
if
is the
there's
extreme.
if there's anything that I would fucking like end our friendship over, it's not going to be wiener skin. All right.
I just didn't know, like, I was afraid, since this was my first interaction with people that felt this strongly, I was like, I don't know if this is common. I don't know if, like...
Female circumcision now, that's a different story.
I have heard
It's a much
crazy.
more fucked up thing.
Yeah, because that's the clitoris, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's fudged up.
Like it literally like just takes away like the one thing women have that they can fucking hold over us.
The one thing
The
women
one
have.
thing, man.
Nothing else in this world women have. This is the one thing. Freaking women. Get on our
God.
level.
Fuck women, you guys suck.
You guys suck.
Oh man.
I love women.
I love women. Yeah, same dude, same.
Thank you for listening. to
Oh, we
my-
stand women. Actually, I'm pretty sure this
stand women.
chest has bombs.
Oh, yes, it does. You're right. Thank you for listening to my previous Reddit.
Perfect. Yeah, that was a great TED Talk. Holy shit.
Yeah,
All right.
I just unsubscribed from that. Not
Was
the
it-
subreddit.
Was it Change My View?
No.
Okay,
It was.
then I think that was the one I was on then.
It was
It was a different one.
what the fudge is it called? It was another it was a terrible one. It was one like when you see it, it's usually like
You're like,
dumb. You know what? You know what it was? You know what it fucking was?
what?
And I want everyone to know I was not subscribed to this one. And I this was unpopular. This was unpopular. I only go popular. It was men's rights. r/men's rights.
Oh,
Have you ever seen them? Oh, they're
I've
bad.
seen men's rights.
They're bad.
Go on. There's a similar subreddit called Men's Lib, and
I
it's
thought you were gonna say Pussy Pass.
well, like Pussy Pass Denied or whatever. That shit's so fucking up. Horrible.
Well, there's Pussy Pass and then there's Pussy Pass Denied. They're two
Gotcha.
separate ones.
Okay, I did not know there was just a Pussy Pass. Anyways, there's Men's Lib, which is like a much more positive men's rights subreddit that's like actually like feminist and also like advocating for men's rights and stuff.
So they're genuinely interested in equality.
They're genuinely interested. They're not like, "Ooh, well, guys have problems, so feminism's owned.
Yep.
Get fucked."
That's exactly what men's rights is like.
I hate that because it's like some men's rights issues like actually bring up good points, and it's like, we should talk about that.
I agree.
And then they're like, so feminism is like obviously bullshit.
Yeah.
There was like a whole fucking documentary where there was like a quote unquote feminist who like was like, oh, I used to be a feminist, and then I listened to men's rights activists, and now I'm not a feminist. And it's like,
there's no way.
Bitch, that doesn't make any sense.
That's not what that means.
Yeah, she's a total grifter. It's very stupid.
That's not what any of that means.
That's not what that means at all.
Yeah.
Oh, so okay. Here's one thing I did want to talk about, and it involves someone who's shitty. So that'll make you look like a fucking saint.
Good. I need that.
Blizzard.
Pretty shitty.
Actually, already for people who aren't watching this while it's relevant, Activision Blizzard just got sued by California.
Yes.
For a bunch of sexual harassment and assault. It was pretty awful and horrible, and I hope that they unionize so they can actually get better rights and fucking not have to deal with bullshit higher ups in HR. But anyways, that's not what I was going to talk about. What I was going to talk about is that the Overwatch team is going to change the name of a certain character who is who's named after one of the people involved in the lawsuit.
No way.
Jesse McCree.
Really?
It was pretty bad move, I would say, to name one of your biggest characters after an employee on the off chance that something fucks up with them.
Yeah.
That was a pretty bad move. So, you know, whatever, character writers, that's on you. I'm just going to say that's on you. So, they're going to be renaming the cowboy formerly known as McCree. That's what I'm going to call him for now. Cause I think that's hilarious.
His name is stupid.
Because, his name is McCree, and that's the name of a guy who was in the Cosby Suite.
Yeah. Oh.
Who in a message thread.
Oh no.
It was like the most damning thing when I was looking over that Cosby Suite bullshit. Where like they were taking chicks back, which is like such a bad look. Just such an awful thing. Anyways,
that's you.
Like, there's no coming back from that. Like, you pretty much sold that you were a piece of shit.
You would almost rather be on Epstein's island.
Yeah,
almost.
But there was like a message thread where they were like talking about how they were gonna like bring girls back that weekend or whatever, and the one guy was like, "Oh man, I can't wait to like find a girl to like bring back to the suite, and then we'll get like married and stuff." And the Jesse McCree guy was like, "Oh, don't you mean like bring girls back to fuck hard?" And it's like, dude, you do not want to talk about fucking in the Cosby Suite.
No.
As a known sexual harasser. You have dug yourself the deepest grave of all time.
So does the character in Overwatch not have the replacement name yet?
No, they've announced that they're gonna do it, which I think is just a PR move, but also like
probably
smart. Like, you gotta do that.
I don't know. I'm kind of halfway there. Like, yeah, it's probably smart to distance the character, but at the same time, the character's kind of taken on his own legacy type thing.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think overall, it's probably the best decision.
And they're gonna rename him, they say, which is I don't care as long as Matt Mercer's still voicing him.
I agree.
Because Matt Mercer is a sweet boy, and if he ends up being problematic in the future, let it be known I don't condone that.
I don't condone that either, but I would.
But come on, it's Matt Mercer. Come on.
Oh no! Right in the face.
Can't
Took a
believe you.
face full of that. Dang it!
I cannot believe you.
It takes so long with this stupid hammer.
Fucking fool.
I like to say yes.
We're gonna try that again.
Yes, we will. I will edit. I will put this on record right now. Matt Mercer, you can have me anytime.
Oh my god.
Freaking, his voice is sexy and he's a good-looking man and he's into awesome crap. Love Matt Mercer.
He's such a cool guy, man. I really hope that he is actually a cool guy. I can't be sure anymore about anything.
No. I mean, you can never look. You can never say for sure that someone you haven't met is a cool person.
Yeah, but you can.
You can guess based on
knowing,
yeah.
Be like, that's great.
Matt Mercer's on a lot of podcasts I watch, and like I feel like podcasts are usually pretty good at like insights into people. That being said,
I'd say so.
It could always be wrong. You could always be wrong with that.
Yeah, never meet your heroes, but except Matt Mercer because he's great.
Yeah. Oh, I would.
I would just kiss him on the cheek, and then ask him to go on a date with me.
After
in that order, so long as he consented.
I was gonna say because you were talking about meeting Matt Mercer. I was like, can we talk about Matt Mercer's name?
Oh my god. Anyways, so we want to fuck Matt Mercer, and also
that's the episode. The name of this episode.
That's the episode title. Yeah, that's the one now. Forget all that circumcision stuff. This is the real scoop.
Good. I'm glad we forgot that. All right. Once this dragon goes down, we're gonna be in a good position.
I would say so.
Crazy that things happen in the world, man.
Yeah, that's the fucking vaguest statement ever. Love it.
Crazy that they happen.
God,
I wonder what would happen if they didn't.
You know about that world? How like things happen all the time? That's crazy, man.
It's nuts.
Nuts, bro. I'm saying something without saying anything.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh. Is that like a strat?
Pro plays.
You just dodge the boulders that way?
Not intentionally.
Well, I think you figured it out though.
I mean, I don't want to chance that because if I hit that edge and Link decides,
and then a boulder's just like, "Hey, Casey, how's it going?"
I'm more afraid Link's gonna try to take a swan dive.
Oh,
he's gonna jump instead of grab.
I mean, what happens if you fall down? Can you get back up?
I'll be dead honest. I've never tried.
I've never tried either.
I mean, if you can
looks
get
like
down,
there's a spot where you can get up.
You think so?
Yeah, from like the entrance. See that little
yeah,
spot? That's fine.
Okay.
So you're
fine. Just do it.
Just a little baby silly guy.
Oh, you'll die. You'll die.
He has such great hair.
What the fudge? I'm stuck inside of him.
Look at that hair.
Okay.
She's a baddie, dude. She can get it.
When Volvagia or Volvagia or whatever the fudge, Vegeta, when he
vulva vagina.
Vulva carrot cake. When he's super. She. Oh, it's a she.
I'm pretty sure it's a lady dragon.
I have no idea.
They said it somewhere.
Okay, I don't know who they is, but sure. Oh, you mean the Gorons? They might have.
Yeah.
We've been talking about circumcisions. When she comes out of when she whack-a-moles out of the holes here and does the little hair flip or whatever, I used to think that was an attack. I used to avoid that. That's not an attack. She can't hurt you.
Well, when she comes out and does a little hair flippy, isn't that an attack?
No, that's what I'm talking about.
It's not?
No, because I
little
just
hair flippy?
Yeah, I was close enough.
Attack?
Look, if it is, then its hitbox is very small. Because I was like right next to it and feeling it, and it didn't hurt me.
Crazy.
I've spent my life thinking it was an attack.
I'm positive it is.
I mean, try to get hurt from it, but you can't.
I'll do it.
I would have.
I swear to God.
I would have, but I killed her.
Oh.
Oh.
Get fucked.
Whoa.
I'm dying. Oh no.
The most freaking over the top death in this game.
Yeah, what a fucking
Drama queen.
What a drama queen.
Go die on your own terms.
And the skull just like
And it's even like still trying to breathe.
Like, I'm dead. Don't kill me.
You killed me.
Good. Should play that sometime. There's all the CDI games.
Don't with me. Don't start with
I'm
me.
promising nothing. That'd be pretty funny.
I'd try it.
I wouldn't. I would watch you play it.
Really?
That shit looks horrible.
You jerk. I doubt there's a Philips CDI emulator. If there is,
I hope not.
That might go against our rules. We're emulating this because we own it, both of us, on multiple consoles.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go out and buy a Philips CDI for that.
No, they're stupid expensive,
No shot.
dude. And then buying the games themselves are also minimum $90.
Those are collector's items.
Yeah. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate what you did. I thank you on behalf of the entire Goron race. You turned out to be a real man, just like me in my nice deep voice. I sound like Matt Mercer, just as I thought you would. Do you sound like Matt Mercer too? By the way, the wild Matt Mercer turned out to be the great Sage of Fire. See, I'm a very good voice actor. Here's my Yoda impression. The Yoda I am. Nothing has made me happier than helping seal the evil here. I also play Crom in Fire Emblem. Here's my Fire Emblem impression. I'm Fire Emblem. Yeah, like my sage name. I'm the Fire Emblem Sage.
I'm the Fire Emblem Sage.
That's the name of the episode. Episode's gonna have 3 names depending on what region you're in.
The name of the episode is just gonna be "That's the name of the episode."
Gateway to Glimmer. You received the Fire Medallion, the Fire Emblem Medallion.
The Fire Emblem Medallion
isn't an emblem just a medallion.
I mean, the emblem is on the medallion.
Yes, that makes sense. That is how things work. That is how things work.
Yes, quite.
All right, that was a good sesh. Let's call it quits.
Time. Yeah,
get back to this later.
Get back to this some other day. I don't fucking care.
Bye, Ghost fans.
Huh. Ooh. Ghost what?